Shine Star Collections, and today is storing day. I did not realize that I had not done a storing video in 2 months. Now, I know I've been injured since early July, but I just didn't think it had been 2 months because I was going through things and like trying to organize my channel videos a little bit better, and I was like, I really haven't stored any cards in 2 months. And well, this is what 2 months looks like. That's just for ATs. I don't even know if I have it in frame rather, but I don't really want to pick it up too much because I don't want it to come crashing down, because I have actually dropped those a few times already. But I do have some non-ATs cards, which is it is really the meat of the video. I'm probably going to record this in 2 parts or maybe 3 parts, because I have some non-ATs cards. Some of them are, I think a lot of them are probably Kingdom, I think. But I also have a few Misc cards. I have some EVNNE cards in there, I think. I forgot what I had because I've had these so long and I've just been accumulating them. I didn't count them. I probably will count how many I have as I go along if I remember. But these are a few of my binders I'm working out of. I have my A.C.E binder. I have my NCT binder. And I have my EVNNNE 1-pack binder. I think I have a few things for EVNNNE. I don't remember. Okay, but let's just get started, because I don't want this to be forever. But I don't know. Let's see what we pull out first, because I do have the cast off, but I'm still learning how to move around my fingers. So grabbing things is still difficult. Let's see. So I have some Seoho and I Am. I have one Xikers card. I have DKB here. I have JK. Well, I just will start with those. Let me move the rest of these to the side. Take this off the camera here. So I'm going to start with Kingdom, I think, because, well, no, I'm actually going to start in the binder for the groups I don't really collect, because as you know from my last couple of videos, I've been talking about making cuts and not and deciding not to collect certain groups anymore or certain idols anymore. That decision was a lot harder than I thought. I thought it was going to be kind of easy because, you know, I don't collect a bunch, but I collect enough where, you know, certain groups, I was okay with like pausing, and then I felt bad about pausing said groups, and I'm just like, oh, this is ridiculous. So But I should mention, I think I mentioned this on my community page, that just because I paused or, decided to not collect said idol or group anymore doesn't mean, well, first of all, it does not mean I don't love them anymore. As I absolutely do love all the groups I've been collecting, and even the ones that I don't really collect, like DKB. But I'm just pulling back because, I want to collect more ATs than I have. You saw that tray a few seconds ago. Then you'll see how much I have for ATs. That is all of ATs in that tray. And that's kind of why I'm thinking like this will probably be 2 or 3 separate clips. The other clip will be Stray Kids because I have quite a bit of other Stray Kids that are not Changbin that I got. So that's the reason why I probably will end up separating it, because I have to do some binder maintenance on Changbin's binder. So we'll just see how it goes. But I just put the 2. I really should have another one. Don't I have 3? No, wait, that's right, because I have 2. Okay. I was thinking that I had more than 2 DKB cards, but those are the 2 cards I pulled. Okay, so I went to this binder first because I wanted to show off the collections. I did put a couple collections in here that I'm going to pause on collecting. And because I'm pausing doesn't mean that I won't be getting any cards anymore for those idols or whatever. It just means that I'm going to hold off getting them for now, because I just want to kind of focus more of my energies on the groups that I really do collect a lot for, like ATs, like Changbin. I've decided to pull back on Hanze, so he's the first one. And not because I don't adore him. I do. I absolutely adore him. He actually came out with a new EP. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that it's a physical copy. So if there is a physical copy for it, then I will buy it. And I'll, whatever card that's in there, if there's a card in there, I'll put it in here. But I did move him out of that binder because part of the reason why I kind of want to put a pause on Hanze is, number 1, Victon's not active. Number 2, I miss Victon so much, and it hurts to go back and look for Hanze's cards because I miss the group so much. So since he's doing solo work right now and we don't know what's going to happen with Victon, I just went on to put Victon or Hanze in here with the other Victon cards that I had. So, if I see a couple on Pokemarket, I might pick a couple up. Like I have 2 pink cards I still need to complete this page. But yeah, I just decided to go ahead and put him in here with the rest of the Victon members. So he's number 1 that is on pause. And then number 2, let's turn a little bit. I put his, those bigger cards that came with his first solo in here as well. I miss very a lot, and I just don't know what's going to happen with them. Let's see. Here's the other one. So Jaehyun I put in here as well. I absolutely adored and loved their Japanese comeback. Gibberish. I actually played Gibberish quite a bit. And it was the perfect, I mean, it was the perfect boys album. I mean, it really did kind of remind me of, you know, like the older releases that got me into the boys, like Steeler and stuff. And Gibberish was just so good. Just the whole album was just amazing. And I cannot figure out why. I don't know. IST, I hate you. Because this album is so good. And it would have been great to have it as a Korean comeback. I think if this was a Korean comeback, it would have been like an instant hit. And because it was a Japanese comeback, and we know that like Japanese comebacks are not really heavily promoted, especially in Korea, so they get barely no attention. You know, you don't go on music shows for those or anything like that. So it's just such, I don't want to call it a waste, but it would have been a perfect Korean comeback. But they just, I don't know. But the album is so good. If you haven't listened to Gibberish, it's amazing. And you should give it a listen. So I did put Jaehyun on pause. And only because I kind of only buy Jaehyun's cards on Poker Market for the most part. I don't go shopping for Jaehyun's cards on Neokyo at all. So I will probably end up picking up his cards again. I'm just not sure when. But, you know, if I see something that, like, I don't have or whatever, and it's, you know, a good price, you know, I'll pick it up, certainly, because I always kind of go over to Poker Market and just kind of look around and see what I like. But I still love the boys. I just, you know, like I said, Gibberish was an amazing album. And this album, this is the last album that I got, or their last Korean comeback, and I was iffy with this one. I actually liked, what is it, 6 Cents? I think I like 6 Cents better than Love Letter. But what I've been doing is just grabbing their platform album so I can get a full set of everybody, and then I just put Jaehyun in his own section. So that's what I'm going to do, you know, next boys comeback, whenever that will be. Don't be surprised if you see another boys come back by the end of the year, because IST just loves to overwork them. So I would not be surprised if we see them again before this year ends. So yeah, so Jaehyun is another collection that I put on pause for right now. Here's V's page. I think what I'm going to do is, this is where I wanted to put, I'm just going to stick them on the back, the couple of BTS cards that I found. Like, I found these in Atlanta. This is where they're going to go. I'm just going to accumulate them. So if I could find, I haven't really looked, you know, but I just kind of found these because the person was selling them for really cheap, so I picked them up. And again, I have V's cards because my son bought me V's album for my birthday. So, really, really, really love JK's lip ring, and the look is just amazing. So, probably next time I go on Poker Market, I will probably look for some more of JK's cards and maybe Sugar. And probably J-Hope. But, like, yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, that is the beginning of my pause. So, again, I am pausing Hanse and Jaehyun. So, I've already moved Hanse and Jaehyun. As you can see, I moved them out of that small binder I had them in. Ooh. So, yeah. So they are the first two. I'm going to go on and move to EVNNE and ONEPACT, because I have to say that EVNNE pretty much saved themselves. Sounds horrible. But it's true. Uh-oh. I think I forgot something. Oh, okay, it's Kingdom. So, the reason why I say that EVNNE save themselves is because I saw EVNNNE in concert, and I just really enjoyed their concert. Really loved it. You know, since I've been back from my trip and everything, I really haven't had a chance to even talk about ATEEZ's concert. I just needed to, well, let's see, of course, get over whatever sickness I had, because it wasn't COVID, whatever I had. And then I just had to, I guess, come down from the PCD and everything. So I really have not talked about ATEEZ and how wonderful they were in concert. And I also haven't talked about EVNNNE or I.M. So that this is my chance to kind of do it. EVNNNE was amazing in concert. And even the song that I'm not all that crazy about, I loved. So, yeah, I just really loved it. And I am looking forward to the next EVNNNE comeback. I'm hoping that I should get another empty page. Yeah. I am hoping that it will be a good one, that hopefully they will return to how they sounded on Target Me. But actually, the new song, which I can't remember at this moment, I'll just put it in the edit. It actually sounded really good live. It sounded better live than it did on the album. So, so I decided I'm just going to continue to go with EVNNNE, and you know, what I'll do is that I'll continue to just collect my top 3. For Unseen, you know, I got a couple of everybody's cards. Like I collected certain sets or whatever, but for this one I just pretty much picked up, you know, I just clipped my pulls. So I did pull Jaehyun. So I haven't picked up Keita or Hanbin for this comeback yet. So I will. I just haven't done it. But how I changed it is that I kind of put them all together instead of putting them separate. Since I collect 3 members, I put the corresponding cards together. And since I'm not there with this album, I'm not going to worry about it just yet. I'm just going to stick that there for right now. And this is Sungyeon. Just going to stick Sungyeon back here. So there's that. So what I did was, how did I do this? So I have the 3 and then I have the 4 there. I think I'm just gonna do it like this. Should do, yeah, I should do it like this. But yeah, I really enjoyed EVNNNE And they really put on a great show. They actually did their last show for the tour, I believe, this evening. I'm recording on Saturday evening. So I believe that this is like their last show. And they just put on a really good show. I thought that it was interesting how they did the show. Because they... Okay, that's probably what's going to happen. I am so confused right now. Okay. They played, what was it, Jukebox, and there was another song they played twice, which was so odd, but it's okay. You know, that's what they figure that they should do. You know, then that's fine. They just wanted to fill up. So I think they were on stage about a good 90 minutes. They did a Q&A. They took questions from fans before the show. And, you know, that was cool. That took a little while. They did a couple of cover dances, but they were, I could see that they were like, because I think we were, I want to say Chicago was the second show on the tour, so we were quite early when they started. I forgot where they went first. It's all a blur. so many shows, so little time. But they were just so good. So amazing. The stage presence, the performance of these guys. They are so crisp and like just really, really just a standout group. And I was just so happy to enjoy it and really get a chance to experience it. It was kind of funny because I completely forgot, and I do mean forgot, that I had VIP. So, because I was just getting off of sickness, so I totally forgot that I had VIP. Totally forgot. Okay, I'm gonna move this. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, totally forgot I have VIP. So I, how did I do this? Yeah, Keita, Johnny Ken, Ben Holman. Okay, that's Ride or Die. Which one is that now? Hold on, give me a second. Just, okay, that's the white background one. I want to say I do have that one, because these are the album cards for Unseen. Here's Hanbin's. Where's, oh, this is it right here. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, they were just amazing. So I'm really happy that I went to go see them. Like I said, I totally forgot that I grabbed VIP. We're just, it is so crazy. It is so crazy how I forgot that I did VIP. But they were super sweet. They were, okay, yeah, I did put that on the other side. And they were really cute. I kind of was bummed because I couldn't like make a heart with Keita, because Keita was like right above me and he's my bias, my main bias. So I had to like turn weird to make a heart with him. So I'm not sure how that picture came out. It was a group picture. But we'll just have to see, I guess. But yeah, I hate that for me. So I'll just put this here for right now. I have to get his other card. I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. For Changkyun. So yeah, I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed EVNNE, and I'm really glad that I went to go see them. And I'm excited for the next album. So even if I don't really vibe with the next album, it's okay, because I just really like these guys a lot. And it just, you know, going to see a group live will, you know, change your perception very quickly, honestly. And that's what I mean about they save themselves. So I was already to say, yep, I'm just going to put a pause in this collection and we're going to move on. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm excited again to listen to what they have in store. So, my kitty. No. So, yeah. So, we're going to go on ahead and see what EVNNE has in store next. And we'll go from there. Okay. Why did I not put... Okay. Did I do... Yeah, that's his other card. Let me move that really quickly. Redo this binder because I don't know what I did here. I know what I did and I don't know what I did. Come on, get in there. Okay. Alright, and then I have Jaehyun's other card. I'm just gonna, this is from Target Me actually, so I'm just gonna stick this on the back end right here. Why do I have him in white sleeves? Oh, he should be in clear sleeves, really. Okay, and then this is Jaehyun. I'll just put him here. This is from Ride or Die. And we'll put this right here because this is just the overlay. And then this Jaehyun card is from Ride or Die. So I will just stick it on a page by itself because I need to find the other ones. Okay, there we go. Okay, I only have a couple of ONEPACT cards. So let's move to the back side of ONEPACT. I just found all the rest of my ONEPACT cards for Paradox. So I'm pretty excited because I decided to go all in with Tag and Jungwoo. So I'm just going to put these right here for now until they come. I think I did, because they did a lot of versions of this album, and I'm not understanding why they did that, but I think I did do the platform version for Sungmin and Yeondam. I had them in my cart. I don't remember if I actually completed the purchase in the Okyo, but I did have them in my cart. So yeah. Still haven't gotten anything for ZV1. That's okay, because since I'm kind of trying to stop collecting so many cards, it's totally fine. Those two can sit there. I did like ZV1's current song. I haven't listened to the album. Oh gosh, what was it called? I'll put it in the edits because I don't remember what it was. As you know, I love Sweat. I kind of liked the last single. I think that they kind of came out with the album pretty quickly because I was like, didn't that album just come out? Like the Feel the Pop album came out, I think, in May, and they're already doing a comeback and it's August. Like, wake one, really? Like, what are you doing? Ugh, yeah, these groups are doing too much. Okay, let's do Kingdom because there's a lot of them. So let's do Kingdom. And I can talk about what I decided to do with Kingdom. I was going to pause Kingdom's collection. That was the plan. But I decided not to pause Kingdom. And the reason why I decided not to pause Kingdom was because I have a deep connection to Kingdom. Like, you know, I wasn't all that pleased with like the lack of royal aesthetic, as I said in my rant video. So that keeps getting wrinkled. I hate that. It's wrinkling up. But I really do still adore Kingdom, and I did like this album. I didn't like it as much as, like, you know, Jaehyun's album. Jaehyun's album actually has become my favorite now, but I do still like it. So I'm hoping that I will, the next album, even if it isn't, like, if we don't go back to the royalty concept, which I'm pretty sure we will not go back to the royalty concept, I hope that you know, it'll be a successful comeback for them. I did decide to go ahead and see them. So when they come next month, I will be there, and I am excited about it. I'm trying to see where I ended at. Oh, okay. Right here? Yes, we're here. Okay, this is Jaehyun. Okay. I was confused for a second. Oh, do I need pages? Well, I can get some from Elas, so I have to go and talk about Elas too. But let me just go back here and get a couple of pages from, I don't know how many I need. Just grab that many. But yeah, I decided not to put Kingdom on pause, but what I did decide to do was I will not collect. I decided to drop Moojin. Not because I don't love him. I do love him. But I decided I just wanted to collect my top 3 for Kingdom. And that's Dan, Louis, and Jaehyun. Moojin's cards are kind of difficult to get, even for the album cards. I ended up actually buying one of the cards twice, because I bought it from Neokyo, and I also bought it for someone that was, I'm just gonna put these in order. Let's see, it's Ivan. So we're gonna see how things go with Kingdom for the next album. I really want them to go well. And someone reminded me, one of my mutuals reminded me that Dan is due to go into the military next year, so which is heartbreaking. Gonna do, I don't know how it goes in the order, as far as what set goes first. I always do this. I put it in upside down. So I'm just gonna put them in how I want them. But yeah, so we're gonna, from this time forward, we're just gonna collect, oops, should be down. We're gonna collect our top 3. So if I pull Mujin, of course, I'll keep him. But I'm gonna stick to just doing my top 3. And also, I'm not really, trading has been hard. Well, for me, it's been non-existent because I don't even have the patience to trade anymore, unless it's in the trading group I'm in. So I don't even bother. But I just rather just go ahead and either buy my cards off Neokyo, or just I have found lately, I have been able to find a few of my cards, my AT's cards on Instagram, because I found a couple of tags that I was able to follow and actually get like current listings and stuff. But you know, I just haven't traded unless it's with people I've already traded with before. So I don't know how trading is in the Kingdom trading community. So I've just, you know, gotten used to buying everything, which is a problem, but it is what it is, and that's okay. All right. So I'll put, where's, oh yeah, everything is down here. So yeah, so I'm gonna hang on to Kingdom for right now. I really love Kingdom, and that's the reason why I want to pay for that overpriced ticket, and also the reason why I don't want to even pause their collection. I'm not sure what they're going to do when Dan does go into the military. I'm sure they already have a plan. Don't really even want to think about it, but it's just like, why did you tell me that? So that's part of the reason, and it's a lame reason, honestly. But just so heartbreaking. Let's see. There is, this card was so difficult to find. I did end up finding it on Instagram, actually. And the person didn't bother to contact me until after I had found the card on Neokyo. So that's why I had a duplicate of those. How did I do this? So yeah. Send that there. And then we have, why did I do that there? Okay. It's supposed to be Jaehyun. Okay, here we go. No, actually, it was this card. It was the card of him in the glasses. That was the card that was so difficult to get, actually. So that's the one I have a dupe of. So that's what prompted me to say, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let Moojin be. Oh, that's right, I haven't. Well, that's fine, because the backs are not pretty anymore, so I don't care about doing a back to back. The backs are not pretty like they used to be, so it's okay if the backs are not showing. Like, the backs were so gorgeous with the royal concepts, but we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go back there, because we already had that discussion. So I don't know, let's see, because I think I should do oldest first. So it should be, how many we have? We only got 5 units. Shouldn't we have 6? I don't know. Okay, well, let's see. We'll do Dan. Whew. And then I'll do this Dan here. I want to say, am I missing a unit? I feel like I'm missing a unit. I have to look at my template. Yeah, these, so it should be this one because Arthur's here. Okay. And then I have Juan, who is celebrating his 2nd year in the group, and Ivan. These were my original pulls. So I don't pull a lot of these guys. I do have a space for Juan. I don't pull a lot of Ivan's cards, and that's why I have his cards with Chiwoo. Okay, let's put him back here with Arthur. I don't pull Arthur at all. Arthur does not love me. Like, I pulled that a long time ago. Okay, I did pull Ivan for this album. Alright, so there we go. So there's all my kingdom. So this is for Realize. Like I said, I did love this album. Gundam. I can't wait, because I think this will do Gundam for the show. So I am looking forward to seeing Gundam live, and also X Game from Jaehyun's album. I'm really looking forward to seeing both those songs live. I know they're going to kill it live. Dreammaker has been an absolute disaster. I'm not going to get into that because there's so much discourse on Twitter about Dreammaker. Just long story short, they did not put the tickets on sale until 2 weeks ago, and the concerts were starting in September. Like, just imagine the frustration, and the amount of money that they're charging for these tickets is ridiculous. Like, my GA ticket was $78 before all the fees and stuff. So it's just awful, and I really hope that GF never, I don't know if they had, because I hate studio pop. I honestly do hate studio pop. But if they're going to do, I don't know what they're going to do once Dan goes in. I don't know if they're going to even attempt to tour when Dan is in the military. We'll see. But if they do decide to tour, they need to not use Dreammaker ever again, because they are the worst tour company. Like, them and whatever tour company that I can't remember right now took care of these guys. The worst. Like, my music taste gets a lot of shit, but honestly, my music taste might be the best of them when it comes to the small companies. And that's not saying a lot because my music taste is not great. But they are probably miles and away better than Studio Pop and Dreammaker, honestly. So, or was it MC Entertainment or something like that? We haven't heard from them since that last tour because they know that if they show their faces, people be ready to sue them. So, yeah. Okay, so moving on to Elast. Oh boy. So I have decided to put Elast on pause. And the reason why is not because I didn't love this album. I did. I absolutely loved Everlasting. It was amazing. But I am just putting Elast on pause for the moment because I still hate E-Entertainment. With my whole chest, I hate E-Entertainment. So, I just honestly do not. I don't want to buy Elast albums anymore. I mean, I love this album. I know I can get the albums on. Okay, good. I'm just gonna stick him in the middle right here. I know I can buy. Oh, he's in gold. I didn't realize that. This is a pop. This is a pop I got down in Georgia. I hate Entertainment. I don't want to give Entertainment any more of my money. I hate the fact that they have not said anything about Sunyup. Jaehyun just went to the military. He's been on hiatus this whole time. It might have been his choice. I'm not sure. But they have not said anything about Sunyup. They did not even say like, "Welcome back, Sunyup." Like Sunyup has been back over a month. And this company has not said a word. And I hate that I do not want to support these boys completely by buying their albums because I really do love Elast music. I loved this last album. But they just, E-Entertainment just sucks. They just really suck. And I am going to go on ahead. It's been kind of difficult to try to find these album cards. I mean, I had like kind of looked on Instagram and found some of them, but I managed to find like all the polka market versions. The amount of cards that they dropped for this era for the albums is ridiculous. They have a polka and then they have a smart album. It's just so crazy. And so I will probably pick those up because they're really cheap. And so I will pick those up for all the boys. And then I'll try to see what I can grab of the album cards. But I'm not going to go out of my way to find them. If all I can grab is the polka cards for this album, then so be it. I do not want to give Entertainment any more of my money, honestly. If they come on tour at some point, will I go see them? Probably. But I don't want to give them any money for an album anymore. I honestly don't. So I'm going to, when they come out with another album, I'm going to do like I did for Identification. I'm going to find it on Neokyo. I'll try to track down the cards if I can. I probably will just go ahead and collect for my top 3 going forward. So that would be Bakul, Roman, and Rano. But I'm not going to try that hard. So that's the reason why I'm putting them on pause. Because I just really cannot stand E-Entertainment. And it's really bugging me that I can't enjoy collecting Elast because of the stupid company. It just really gets on my nerves. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to go into any huge rants, but I hate Entertainment with every fiber of my being. I hate them. And I just really wish that, like, they're still doing fan signs for Everlasting. Like, Everlasting came out Everlasting came out around the same time that Kingdom did. Was that May? That was April or May. It is fucking September. Why are we still doing fan signs for this album? So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so irritated because I just don't understand these Korean companies and their way of thinking. It's just really a piss off. I discovered that I have one more tag card here, so I have to put him away. Thankfully, I didn't put the binder too far, so I can just go ahead and slip him back in here. But I do have a lot. Here, let's go move something. I have a bunch of ONEPACT coming, and I'm really excited about that. I'm just gonna put Sungmin on the back here. Oh, and this little digital single that ONEPACT did, I didn't really like it too much, to be completely honest. It was a little bit too poppy for me. I guess it was supposed to be like hyper pop is what they call it, I think. And I wasn't a fan, so. I listened to it once and I'm like, nah, not for me. Okay, so let's move on to what I could do. I am an ace is what I have left over here. Oh, I am in Shonu. So let me pull those. So this is I.M's new binder. So that's the reason why I didn't decorate these. Because I knew it was going to happen. That I was probably going to move stuff around. So this is where Hanse and Jaehyun were. So now this is I.M's binder. So this is another guy that I really want to, another reason why I want to kind of put a pause on things. Because as we all know, I.M is the maknae of Monsta X. He, right now is completing his solo tour. I'm going to talk about his show in a second. It was amazing. I will talk about it in a second. But we also know that I.M is due for the military soon. He probably has one Monsta X comeback and perhaps one solo comeback left before he heads to the military. And so I really want to start collecting more of I.M. Now that I'm kind of caught up on Changbin, of course, Stray Kids is going to continue to put out albums. But what I'm saying is that I want to buy more of I.M's cards. And I still am not going to go in on I.M like I did with Changbin. It's just Monsta X has way too much to do that. And even though Changbin wasn't too hard to find most of his cards, it's not an undertaking that I want to take on for anybody else, even if it is just the album cards. It's too much. So yeah, I just want to collect a few more here and there. I want to be more active with, since I've put Hanse and Jaehyun on pause and essentially Elast on pause, I do want to start collecting more of I.M's cards. So I will be starting to look for more of I.M's cards on not only Pokemarket but also on Neokyo. So you are going to see quite a bit more of this dude. and his cards. I.Am's concert was fantastic. I went to see him at the Park West in Chicago. I was supposed to also go to see him at his the concert in Toronto, but unfortunately we were not able to go. My friend was not able to make it, so I ended up selling the tickets for Toronto. I had VIP for Toronto. It is so disappointing. But I couldn't go because I'm injured. I'm driving, but I can't really like grip the steering wheel too hard. So it's like I didn't want to do it by myself, and then my friend was like, well, you should just go, just get a plane ticket and go. But the plane tickets were ridiculous, and because I had spent so much money on ATs, I just couldn't justify trying to like hop a last minute flight to go see him in Toronto. So I had to give up my VIP, but I sold it to a really nice person who went and had a great time. So yeah, but I did enjoy seeing him in Chicago. He was amazing, and he's such a great performer. Like he's low key. He's not going to be jumping all over the place. Like that's just not him. For his solo show, he's very low key. He barely dances, but he's so charismatic, and his his fan service on stage is amazing, and he just has such a great voice. Like for rapping and singing, has such a great voice. And I fell in love with him some more just because of this solo tour. So I have plenty of pages back there so that I can collect more of I.Am. And so I am going to be more active with my I.Am collection. Okay. So I have Seoho sitting here. I'll pull out Monster X. Ooh. I am almost an hour into recording, which is a little bit too long. Is this one Monster X or is... I think this one is, yeah. Yeah. Okay. And because I miss Monster X a lot, I am actually thinking about moving Monster X back into a bigger binder, because I don't like them being in a small binder. But especially since I am looking forward to at least one more Monster X comeback before I.Am enlists in the military. So I am thinking about moving them back into an A4 so that I could put like all of their bigger inclusions and things like that together. I do have them in one of those Changkyun binders right now. And not that it's a big problem, because it isn't, but I just really wanted to see everything is kind of packed in here, and I want to give them their own space. I'm just gonna stick these in here. I'm just gonna stick them next to him. He's in their Meow Cafe pages, and I don't have any handy. So those in the back of I.Am's binder are not even Meow Cafe. So I'm just gonna stick these here. So yeah, so I am gonna move Monster X out of this binder. I'm gonna put them back in an A4, and I am looking forward to collecting more Seoho along with I.Am. It probably won't be as much for Seoho as I.Am, but I am going to go ahead and pick some up. I really miss Monsex a lot. Minyuk should be coming out. I think Minyuk's coming out. Well, Wonho is coming out as I record in like the next 3 days. He's coming out. So I'm excited about that, even though my bestie is a bigger Wano stan than I am. I am excited to see what Wano does when he comes out of the military. So we'll just have to see what he does. Okay, we got Ace here. So I have 4 cards for Ace. I have a couple for Higher, and I have a couple for Changer. What card is this? I don't know if it's early Ace or... No idea. I'm just gonna stick him right here because I haven't bothered to look up any templates or anything, and I really haven't worked on my Ace collection either. Been so busy grabbing AT's cards, but when I did my last shopping deal on Neokyo, I did pick up, like I said, ONEPACT. And I also picked up Wavy's cards, their album cards. I decided to only get, let's put those in the back, actually. I just put Jaehyun and Chan back here together, because this is for the Higher concept. Yeah, I haven't worked on this at all. Should I do? Yeah, I should put it right here. Even though I don't have anything for Changer. So, yeah, I haven't worked on this at all. So I'm gonna try to work on Ace. It's been easier to kind of find Jaehyun's cards as opposed to Junie. But we'll see what happens. I haven't really looked that hard though, because I've been so busy with ATs and trying to pick up ATs cards. This is what I mean. It's really hard to try to maintain other collections when you collect a group like ATs. So, okay. I got my one Xiker baby sitting over here, so I'm going to go and put Xikers up. Xikers is about to have a comeback. I am excited, but I am not going to collect OT9 this time, or I should say I collect all 9, not OT9. This next comeback it sounds amazing. I'm really excited about it, but I'm not going to collect all 9 again. I just can't do it. So I'm going to stick to collecting my top 3. And my top 3 are Yichan, Sumin, and Hunter. I might be collecting a couple of Seiyun's cards too, because I adore all of them, but I really do love Seiyun. So don't be surprised you see a couple of Seiyun's cards packed up, getting here. I'm just not going to do what I did last era. For Trial and Error, I did everybody's album cards, and I'm just not doing that this time. I'm going to do one 9 set, so I'll do one 9 page for this era. It will probably be, because I've already looked at a few of the templates that have come out. One of them is, I think it is the Hello 82 exclusive, I want to say. Whatever which one they have with the crowns is adorable. So I want that set. I'm only going to buy 3 albums. I still have Trial and Error albums over here. So I'm going to try to only buy 3 albums. I know when I actually go to like the pop-up and everything next week, I only intend to walk out of there with 3 albums. I might walk out with 4, but I don't think so. I've been a spending fool lately and I need to cut down. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'll do the 9-page of the crown cards, and then for the rest of the cards, the album cards, I'm only gonna do my top 3, but I will probably grab Jaehyun along the way. Is that a duplicate? So I already have that card. It's this one. I already got him. Why did I think I didn't have him? Oh, okay. Alright, it's fine. I didn't pay that much for him, so it's okay. I hate that. Oh, I hate that so much. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to do a 9 pockets for Xikers. They have 3 album versions this time too. KQ, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you and love you at the same time. So yes, 3 album versions this time. So we're gonna do a 9 pocket, like I said, with the crown versions, and then we're gonna do my top 3, and we'll probably do a few Seohs along the way. But I just do not want to do what I did last era, because I did everybody's album cards last era, and I just can't do that again. That was just too much. So yeah, so I'm gonna tell myself not to do that. KQ's just doing a lot, as you already know. They're doing a lot for ATs, and they're doing a lot for Xikers, and I don't appreciate it. So I'm gonna fight back and not collect as much for Xikers. Okay, who is next? I think we should move on to Oneus. I don't think. Okay, so. Oh boy. All right. I am putting my Leedo collection on pause. Not because I don't love Leedo anymore. I still love Leedo. But only reason why I'm putting it on pause is because, hey, there's no Oneus albums out right now. So why do I continue to keep getting Leedo's cards and there's no new Oneus album? Like, RVW, what's going on? Like, what is going on? What are you doing? So yeah, so I'm putting Oneus on pause because I just, since Oneus is on Road to Kingdom, I don't see the point of continuing to pick up old Leedo cards. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna not pick him up again. Like, the moment that Oneus' album comes out, I will be one of the first ones to grab the album. It might take me a while to pick up Seoho and EEnt's cards, but it doesn't mean I won't pick up the album because I absolutely adore them. I'm probably not... Oh, that was Meow Cafe. Okay, I could have totally... That's fine. So I thought it was the other thing. I do want to continue to get EEnt, but I just don't want to continue to pick up old cards. So that's the reason why I'm putting EEnt on pause. I will pick EEnt's cards up when Oneus has another comeback. And so I'm going to stop picking up old cards. I don't even know if those are the same ones. It looks like they are. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just going to put Oneus on pause. And I think that's a good decision because they're honestly not that active. They are active on Road to Kingdom. And I'm rooting for them. I haven't even watched the first episode yet, but I just figure like this is a good time to put EEnt on pause and stop just grabbing his cards just to be grabbing his cards. I think I have a good number of his cards from the prior eras. I haven't bothered to look at a template. I just kind of grab things as I see them on Pokemarket. I have a ton of a good number of his long hair cards, which I'm happy about. Is that okay, that is a different card, but it's just in the same outfit. Here, let's just move this one. This is from Dolce Vita. And, so, I just want to move on. I just want to continue to support Oneus. Oneus is going to be another group where I kind of just grab probably one album, or I grab like a platform, or I grab like a digipack with EEnt's. If they do member digipacks, which I'm assuming they will, whenever the next album comes out. That's another company I hate. RBW is another company that just really they're so horrible. And somebody reminded me that Seoho is supposed to be going into the military, so he might be going in next year. For RBW not to do a comeback, like as many comebacks for Oneus as they need to, knowing that Seoho is due in the military, and I believe as far as age order, EEnt would be next in line, but I don't think EEnt is due one at least for another year or two. I can't remember. But, and then we have Changkyun, which I believe is still true that he will not have to go in because he's exempt. And then we have Wanwoon and Seoho. I've been keeping up with Raven, but I haven't seen anything about Raven going into the military or anything. So I don't know if he's in the military or whatever, but he's been posting quite a bit on his Instagram. So, but yeah. So it's on his way in soon, probably sometime next year. And it's unforgivable that RBW doesn't see a reason to be really pushing these guys and really trying to get them out there. Like them doing, I want to say somebody said they did like 4 water bombs this year is I mean, yes, it's great exposure. It's awesome exposure. But and they did do like their little tour this earlier this year, which I went to when they stopped in Chicago earlier this year. But yeah, they oh god, just oh, RBW, just another company. There's no reason why Oneus should be on Road to Kingdom. There's just no reason why. And I really hate that they're on Road to Kingdom, or Ace of Aces, or whatever it's called. They're a senior group, and they've done so much. And for them to be on Road to Kingdom is just, it's useless. It's ridiculous. I still don't know why Xikers didn't end up on Road to Kingdom. Maybe KQ told them no, which will be interesting to find out what's going to go forward, especially with Xikers having a comeback soon. Oh my gosh, I already have this card. Look at that. Oh, I will keep him. Let's just put him in the back here. It's fine. Let's just put him in the back here. So yeah, I don't see a reason to continue to get Ito's old cards. Soho, I don't have hardly anything for. Well, I have, you know, what I usually pull because I pull a lot of Soho. So, you know, we'll see. You know, if I see a couple more of Soho's cards that I like, then for certain I will pick them up. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to pick up a lot of Ito or Soho's cards at this point. I want RBW to give them a comeback. That's what I want. So I'd rather put my monies towards that, honestly. Okay, so the last group I have is, well, other than Stray Kids, is NCT. Oh boy. The whole situation with NCT is sad. It's sad, and it's just oh, just I don't even want to say the guy's name. I just refuse. The former member of NCT, I didn't know a lot about him. Being a kind of a casual fan of NCT, I didn't really pay attention, to be honest. But I am an NCT fan, so seeing that is just so, it was so heartbreaking. Like, and being a woman, I felt terrible. And I felt terrible for the victim, and I hope that she gets justice. That's all I gotta say about that. It's just, it's so hard to talk about. And I also feel bad for the other boys because and you know, I'm not gonna go into all these rumors. If you want to watch somebody go into all the rumors, watch, like, I was just watching Say What Reacts a little while ago. They went to all the rumors and debunking stuff, and I'm just not going to do that. I just don't have the energy. I don't have the mental capacity to go through all those rumors, because everything that's going on in, not just in South Korea, but everywhere, with women just being disrespected, and just, you know, even in K-pop, women are disrespected by other women. Like, the whole discourse on Twitter the other day about, you know, this is what you get for standing boy groups and all this other stuff. I was so livid. I just had to get offline because I was just so mad. I couldn't believe that we're talking about a person who had been victimized by somebody, never mind that he was an idol, but an actual person, and how these people were making it about like the whole boy group, girl group stand thing. I'm just like, you guys just have absolutely no lives, and I just need to get offline before I say something that I probably will regret. So I retweeted a lot of stuff and then I got offline. I couldn't, I'm putting away Utah. I just couldn't deal. And I hope that whatever they find out about that guy, I hope he gets like the maximum sentence. I have heard that they're pretty lenient in Korea with some of these matters, which is sad because whatever he did, he needs to be tried and punished for making this person suffer. And to all of you who are making this all about fan wars and my idol would never do this and all that, like, seriously, go touch some grass because this is just not the time. I wanted to kind of write a dissertation about it, and I decided not to do it on my community page because I had a lot of thoughts that I wanted to put out there, but just the sheer amount of garbage that I saw the other day from people who are supposedly K-pop fans. And K-pop is supposed to be about happiness and, oh, it makes you happy and blah, blah, blah. K-pop fans are some of the most miserable people I've ever come across online. Like, when you meet people in person, like I said, I've seen some doozies out there. Met a couple of doozies from a couple of fandoms. Even 18s. I haven't, I've met some people that I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. But like, just online, just people have a whole different persona. And it's just sad that they used this whole situation, which is something that shouldn't be. I'm just putting them in any order, by the way, with Taeyong. I just bought a bunch of Taeyongs. I miss Taeyong a lot. And I found a bunch of his cards, so I'm not putting them in any particular order. So for those of you who are like template people, I'm sorry. Because I'm trying to get my feelings out, and I just don't want to take a lot of time doing it. So, I'm just kind of putting them in there as I see them. When I buy more Taeyons, I'll go through them and put them in the right places, maybe. But anyway. Yeah, I just couldn't believe people using this crap for fan wars. And I need you guys to get a grip. Plain and simple. I just need you guys to get a grip. This is not the time to be talking about boy group, girl group things. Not the time to talk about you don't think that your guy could have done this, blah, blah, blah. This is not the time for that. So any of you people who had jokes about this, you need to get a grip. You need to go outside, touch some grass, whatever. This is not about K-pop. This is so beyond K-pop. And I am just disgusted by some of the things I've seen online. It is not fair to the victim. It is not fair to anybody who has been victimized by what's going on in South Korea and other countries. It is inhumane. And this is a instance, and I kind of hate this phrase, but it is true. But I'm so tired of people just kind of throwing it around because of their performative activism. Morals over K-pop, definitely. Like, just stop being mean to people. And the last thing I have to say about this is, if you stand this guy, don't feel bad about it, because you certainly didn't know anything. I don't know what anybody else knew, but I will say you didn't know how horrible a person he was. So do not feel bad about standing NCT or standing that person in particular. Like, don't let anybody make you feel guilty for being a boy group stan. Like, what people have to realize and continue to realize is that they are humans too. And what I've heard from certain people, and it is true, they are paid to play a part. And they're paid very well to play a part. And they do it to a T. And regardless of how much we think we know them, we don't know them. At the end of the day, we don't know who they are behind closed doors. You just hope that they're good people. And in the case of that person, he isn't a good person. And I certainly hope that he serves some jail time, because it's awful for the person involved. She is so courageous, and I hope that she gets the justice she deserves. To actually go up against someone from a big four company too, and to not stay silent is huge. So I really hope that she gets justice. So, but I need you guys who are making jokes about this to just shut up already. Just shut up. I'm so so done with it. But anyway, I hope that the other guys from NCT, I think they're gonna be okay. I really do enjoy NCT's music. It's a hit or miss for me with NCT, but I'm really rooting for them, especially now, to rise above this and continue to do what they want to do. There's so much going on with NCT right now. I mean, Taeyeon's in the military, and NCT 127 had just had a comeback. And now Jaehyun did a solo. I haven't listened to Jaehyun's solo. I have been playing Jaehyun's solo though like crazy. And I just really love Jaehyun's solo. I love it so much. And so I feel bad for him that things kind of had to be halted because of that whole situation. But it'll be back to business as usual probably next week, and he'll be all right. I mean, his album is fantastic. If you haven't listened to Jaehyun's album, you need to listen to it. But yeah, and then Utah's solo is coming up. Speaking of Utah, there's not a date that I have seen. If you guys know anything about a date, let me know, because I don't follow SM like that. I hate SM, but I will say good on SM for not fooling around with this and going ahead and cutting ties with this guy. So it had to be serious for them to cut ties with him. But I am excited about Utah's solo, so I am looking forward to it. And I know that NCT will be okay. They're going to rise above this. They're some very talented guys. They're going to wash this off their hands, and they're going to keep going as they have been doing. So, okay. So, I put a bunch of Utah and Taeyeon's cards away. I'm going to continue to buy Utah and Taeyeon as I see them. I don't want to go crazy. I did buy quite a few of Taeyeon's cards because a lot of them I saw on Poke Market for like $1 and $2. I was just like, wow. that's great. Even though the fee is like $1. So, so they were actually $2 and $3, but it's still like, it's the best. Like, you know, I hate Poke Market with every fiber of my being, but I mean, when you see a dollar card, like some of these, like my favorite, I think my favorite's this one, but I do like this one too. I think this one's from, was this from Fact Check? I don't remember. Let's see. I know this is from Shalala. Yeah, this is from Fact Check. So, I think these two are my favorites that I bought out of this last little haul. So, I will go back and go through. I'm probably going to give, when I take Misc out of that little binder, I probably will give NCT that little binder. I've kind of grown out of these binders because they're just not, I just don't like these binders anymore. I rather have the composition book binders if I am going to do an A5, a cheap A5, and I'd rather do those than these. So I've been kind of like trying to phase these out of my collection for the most part. If I could get them out of my collection and move things around, I will. But yeah, they will probably, once I move Misc, like after I get well, I'll do some more binder maintenance. But so they'll stay there for now. But once I have full mobility of my fingers, I will move NCT out of this binder and move Misc into an A4, and then NCT will take that composition binder. And as you know, Wavy is in the bigger binder. Okay, so just to recap, I remember what I did. I think I talked so much that I kind of forgot. So I basically decided to put Jaehyun, Leedo, Hanze, and Kingdom on pause. And then I also decided to, not Kingdom, sorry, Elast on pause. So the collections that I am kind of making more active is, besides ATs, of course, is of course my Changkyun collection, my ONEPACT collection, my EVNNE collection. I'm just going to continue going with it. I'm just going to collect my top 3, and my Xikers collection is only going to be my top 3, and then my what am I forgetting? ONEPACT is just my top 2 mostly, with Jungwoo and at this point Tag. When Jay comes back, I will also collect Jay's card, so I will probably have a top 3 for ONEPACT. So yeah, I think that's it. Did I forget somebody? I don't think so. I will put it up here on the screen just in case I did. But I want to end this video right here. I want to thank you so much for joining me. This was kind of a long storing video, but I got through it with the non-ATs cards. I am going to end it right here because I do need to give Changkyun his own part, or Stray Kids their own parts. I have some binder maintenance to do. So I'm going to do that in a separate video. And of course, ATs will have their own video to themselves. So look forward to that. Thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.